Hey Rumble, hey YouTube, hey Twitch, how you guys doing? So I see the PSG is still obsessing over me. I don't know if they realized I've kind of moved on. You know, I have this thing called a life, uh, which pisses them off more than anything because I'm seeing them rage about the fact that I just refuse to do any responses to them. They're still obsessed with me, like straight up. And I gotta point out the idiocy in their fucking video, their comments, their posts, and their videos. Why? Because they're fucking morons. So we're talking about that not only do they trade child pornography, but they try to create division within a country. They push for division. This is why they push for exclusivity in games. This is why they are perfectly fine paying $60, $70 for a game that could even be shit. See, me personally, I refuse to pay for a game that's going to possibly be shit. I don't buy very many new games because most new games suck. Why? So first off, he was making they were saying, "Oh, I don't have money to go buy new games." I don't know if you paid attention. I bought 2 games just this last month. South Park. I bought both the Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, those aren't on Game Pass. If you say I don't play or buy new games, I bought, what was it, Avatar Final Frontiers? Yeah, I got it on sale. I'll buy a game on sale, but most of the time I won't buy it brand new. And I won't buy it at full price anymore because most games, like I said, are shit. The new Star Wars game is probably going to end up being a prime example of that. If you look at the last 2 Star Wars games, they were shit. This one looks like a mess, to be completely fucking honest. I haven't had a Star Wars game since the old fucking, I would say the old Battlefronts back on the old original Xbox. And then they bash on me for, an Ark? You think I play Ark because it's on Game Pass? Nah. If you actually pay attention, I started playing Ark before it was on Game Pass, which means I paid for the fucking thing. I have literally paid hundreds of dollars into Ark, both Ark Survival Evolved and Ark Ascended. So then that's a mute point itself. So I don't know where you're coming at with this because I'm thinking you're a fucking moron, to be completely honest. But hey, thanks for proving us all how fucking stupid you are, how rockety rook you are. God damn. And that you can make your videos, your posts all you want. Like I said, I'm doing my own thing now. I can really care less about the fucking drama. I got what's called a life. Obviously something you guys don't have because that's why you guys bring me up on a regular basis. You guys don't actually play any fucking games because if you did, you wouldn't be making fucking videos and posts about me 24/7. You guys obsess over me 24/7. That is kind of funny. You can say I'm poor all I want. Hey, makes you feel any better. I just went to Target. Is that a sign of someone who's poor? Not really. Just paid for my Game Pass. Got that taken care of. Most of my bills have already been paid. I paid most of my bills last month or mid-month. See, what I do is I also donate plasma. That's a little extra. That's $50 a fucking. No, that's all about $100 a week. On top of that, I'm actually going to be starting a new job. I'm going to go buy a new bicycle, and on top of that, do some door dashing. More fucking money. Oh, and I do tend to sit on my money too. So I've got stuff set aside, funds set aside. These are all things that I've already planned out. Hey, and like I said, with shoebox files saying I don't buy new fucking games, I pay for Game Pass. I go for the cheapest option for Game Pass, which is run into the store and pick up a $16 card. But I pay for Game Pass Ultimate. I don't pay for Core. I don't know where you think that there's a difference there. Right now, I'm still only paying $16, but once that stuff moves over, I'm going to be paying $20, not $16. And on top of that, I'd rather pay $20 a month and have access to hundreds and hundreds of games and be able to try them out before I actually buy them than go out and, what is the word? Pay $70 fucking for a fucking video game. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut costs. That's how you make it by. Sorry, when people are handed a silver spoon their entire life, they don't understand having to cut costs. And then Hobo Elbow, he's just homeless on the side of the street. He's a public masturbator, those kind of fun things. Plus, on top of that, my AI pretty much exposed them even more. Yeah, that's it. It's one. See, like I said, what it is it's a bunch of drama. They make fun of one thing and don't look at the entire fucking picture. They just attack. They don't back off. They obsess over people 24/7. I rarely bring them up anymore. Like, it's not even worth my fucking time. But I have to call out when they're being rockety rook, because I like that fucking saying instead of using the other word. Because, a thing called morals, one thing this group does not have. It's one thing that does not exist. Why do you think they're perfectly okay with doxing people on a regular basis, obsessing over people on a regular basis? Hell, how many times in the last month have they brought me up? And how many times have I brought them up? See, and that's the sad thing, okay? I personally can I don't give a shit. I've got a group of friends now I hang out with on a regular basis. We game almost daily. And so I normally don't have time to deal with drama that is pointless. And he was making fun of me for playing World of Warships and War Thunder that are free-to-play games. But I don't know about you, but some free-to-play games are actually fun. Like World of Warships, that's a good one. And War Thunder, I've actually been growing to like pretty well. The War Thunder, you need a fucking tactical fucking mind, because if you don't plan your shit out right, you're fucked. But hey, it's whatever. Plus, he doesn't look at the fact that I played Modern Warfare 2 at launch. I don't know if you know this. That was a $60 game. It wasn't on Game Pass. Hey, supposedly I don't buy games, right? That's pretty funny. That is a funny joke. Here in a little bit, though, I gotta get ready because me and the guys, we're getting ready to. It's fleet battles right now, so we kind of stuck trying to grind those out. We'll try to do another stream today about it. If you guys want to go check that out over on Twitch. That's about right. I spent more than $30. Plus, you know what? I live in fucking Minneapolis. I go down. You go down to Nicollet, and they've got what's called the Nicollet Mall, and there's this giant stretch of outside, like just a bunch of fucking shops, and in the middle of Nicollet Mall, there is a 2-story fucking Target That is literally within busing for me. Like it's, if I absolutely wanted to, I could walk there, but I decided to take the bus because I'm not broke. I don't have to walk it. I can take the bus. And he was making so Cody Bell was also making some jokes, or not Cody Bell, but Shoebox Files, aka Level One Online, was making some jokes. Here's a little fucking interesting thing. He was making some jokes about me not having a car, and to be honest, in Minneapolis, you don't need a car. Yeah, it's cheaper to take the bus. You fucking moron. But hey, this man wants to spend more money and not save anything. That's he just spends. He spends, has a silver spoon in his mouth, doesn't understand how it's like to actually struggle, and then wonders why people will make fun of him for making the comments that he does. Well, there's a perfect reason right there. Hey, hey, you know what? Tell Obo Alba I got a whole fucking box of fucking Pringles. And fucking, I get BB Future. And I picked up a fucking tin of chew. So yeah, I paid way more than fucking $30. So no, Hobo Alba wouldn't be able to pull this off. Actually, no, this one's almost off. There's like one dip left in there. On top of that, I did shoot an email to Grizzly, so maybe they'll be reaching back to me soon enough. See, I bought Dr. Pepper, a couple rock stars, a case of Monster. Yeah, I spent more than I actually planned to be, but that's just because things are getting more expensive. Like I'm straight up set up for fucking tonight's fleet battles. And then on top of that, getting some stuff done for art. I might both do two streams tonight. I don't know yet. I'll have to figure that out. And then I gotta pay $130 for cat stuff next week, or in the next couple weeks, which is fine. I'll have it. So yeah, probably pick up cat tower that week too. I gotta rearrange this place. I was planning on rearranging it this week, but I've been so busy the last couple weeks. Yeah. See, I got multiple ways to make money. Well, yeah, Cody Bell, aka Dean TV, sits there and wipes butts for a living. On top of that, I do actually make money for right now. We're sitting 4 viewers on Rumble right now, and I can tell you right now, I'm getting paid for every single one of those viewers. That's another way I'm making money. I get a fucking needle in my arm twice a week, pulling plasma. I about to literally DoorDash, which I can make $200 to $300 a day. So personally, I really don't give a fuck what they say anymore. Like everything they're saying is fucking mute because my life is going in the positive direction, and they can say whatever the fuck they want because they're not going to be able to bring me down anymore. Because unlike them, I'm actually winning right now. Everything is going up, not down. And you know what the funny part is? All that money that I make is tax free. So, and you can't really make fun of people for having neck beards. That's why I never attacked him on his beard because I've always had a beard. Like, but you can make fun of him the fact that he's bald. Go for that. I got a full head of hair, and if I got my great grandfather's genes, I'll have it until I'm 90, or until I'm dead, anyways. Hopefully, probably not because my dad's side that's balding. We're gonna do this stream for a little bit here, guys. We'll do it for a good half. hour. I'm gonna talk with you guys for a bit, and then go get some food. Actually, I have a friend that hooks me up with meals all the time, so like it's pretty nice. So at the time, I don't even have to cook. Yeah, pretty much. And to top that out in the spring, only I'm buying a truck, 3,500 in particular, and I'm going to be making even more money. Now, I'm going to be plowing. I'm going to be doing some hauling for people. While still doing DoorDash. So the money is going to be in my pocket, and I'm going to enjoy that fact. I don't have to fucking wipe asses. I don't have to work for some corporate fucking asshole. I get to make content for you guys on my time off, but I'm not doing something. And life's going to be fucking perfect. And before you say not paying any taxes, when I moved to South Dakota, guess what? South Dakota doesn't have any state taxes. And be doing a lot of outdoorsy shit. Again, like I used to when I was younger. I gotta be honest with you guys, since I moved to Minneapolis, I haven't done much for outdoorsy shit. Like once in a while I'll go out and do something. But that's about it. Or, I go down my neighbor, friend, go hang out with them for a little bit. Well, he lives in Florida. So first off, if he was stuck homeless in Minnesota, he'd be fucked. He would probably already be dead, to be completely honest, because Minnesota's cold. Mm-hmm. Minnesota, actually, here's an interesting little fact. Not very many people know this, but Minnesota actually has, when it comes to the lower 48, has the second highest recorded temperature in the lower 48. The only one that's got one higher is Montana, and that's in the Rockies. So, hell, if you guys know what a Wendigo is, that was actually created in northern Minnesota based off the harsh winters up north. You want to talk about cold? That's fucking cold. I grew up there. You know how many fucking winters it was fucking negative fucking 60 at least once or twice or 3 times? I remember we actually had an entire week where it was negative fucking 60. It fucking sucked. And then it had a wind chill, so it actually felt worse. That's very true. That is very true. He can survive the winters in Florida because there is no fucking winter in Florida. There's none. You go down to Florida, there's like, it's nice. You got palm trees. You got a fucking ocean. Even though in Duluth we had a lake that had ocean tendencies, but it's only swimmable. What, maybe 1 month out of the year? Most of the time, it was too fucking cold to even attempt it. And then the lake effect, like wind and snow, not fun. Not fucking fun. And then storm season. Storm season. Oh, that was a bitch. If you actually like look at videos of like Lake Superior during storm season, you actually see like waves crash up against the mountains because the lake is so massive. In high school, me and my friends were dumb enough to fucking jump in that fucking thing half the time. But that's because we were used to it. And then we would watch the people who come up from Florida, actually, who come up from like warmer states. They come up and sit there and go, oh, we're going to have a great time. Big body of water. It's going to be nice and warm. And then they get up here and they realize, they get up there and they're like, oh, shit, this is cold. I'm like, yeah, no, fuck. What do you expect? Like, half Lake Superior is in Canada. Actually, where the Emmett Fitzgerald went down was in the Canada side of the lake. And that's why Canada was the country that made it an official graveyard. Oh shit, Mirror, that is fucking funny as shit. Oh god, I can see that. Actually, that's really bad that I can see that. That's fucked up. That actually, like, oh, that's elbow. That's elbow for you. That is elbow for you. The funny thing is I live rent free in their fucking heads. I can go entire weeks without even fucking bringing them up, and they bring me up almost every fucking chance they get. The PSG is one group of obsessed motherfuckers. Them pushing fucking lies that actually have been disproven here on this channel. Multiple times. They kept trying to push my ex's lies while I was disproving the lies. And I disproved him not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. In a month span. Technically, I could do it again, but I've already won that whole situation. Like, she can't really say anything because her lies have been disproven here on my channel. She can't run from it. She can't sit there and use the PSG to push her fucking lies anymore because no one believes the fucking PSG. Actually, I'm the reason why they're called the PSG. So I hope they enjoy the fact that when everyone thinks of that entire fucking group, they're known as the PSG, and they only have one person to thank for that. That is this guy. I destroyed the fuck out of them. But they're not the biggest group I've had to deal with. I had to deal with the fucking troll police. I fucking buried the fuck out of them. I actually have their fucking logo that I was going to use in part of my intro. But I decided against it just because it's very much Nazi propaganda bullshit. Actually, which was another thing I was going to bring up. So, PSG. Another thing this group does is they do what's called, I don't know if for people that actually do their research and actually know their history, world history, between both world wars, they know that the Nazis used to do this thing where they would actually, it was propaganda, it was fake news. They would push lies to get what they wanted to make their people believe certain things. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the PSG does a lot of that shit. But hey, they think it's fine to put Jewish people in concentration camps. They're a very racist group. They've made racist remarks more than once. One of the things that, like I said, the Nazis would do is they would push lies. This is something that, like CNN has done. Most news stations do this, including. That's why I don't watch the news much. because I think it's bias. I think it's literally just a copy and paste of what the Nazis did back in the 40s, all the 30s and the 40s. Pretty sad, but it's true. If you actually pay attention and you look through their videos, look at their content, that's what it is. It's a copy and paste of what these broadcast or news channels have done. It's also a copy and paste of what the Nazis have done. I personally, I'm not okay with Nazis. Oh God, I can see that. That's very true. He definitely just walks around public with lipstick. That man wears way too much fucking makeup. But so does fucking Cody Bell too. But this is all the makeup you're gonna see me wear. Which I don't know if you noticed. It's not. I'd rather you guys get a real person than someone who's trying to be fake. Fake people are annoying. They're pretty annoying. On top of that, hell, they're bashing on me for doing this thing where I was giving everyone game trailers. Well, I haven't gotten any copyright strikes for them. Actually, I've gotten the exact opposite. I got praises for them. And I'm probably going to get praise for the big one that's still coming out yet. That is a compilation of like a bunch of trailers that happened in the first 2 days. Then I'm making another one, probably going to work on it tomorrow after I do my streams. And I gotta get a new controller. Anyway, so I'm doing one for the indie games, one just for the indie games. Yeah, I will actually agree with you on that one. I've got multiple exes, and all of them look like women. The only ex they ever bring up is Cass, because she's the only one that's willing to push these lies. So the one that they bring on is a one that fucking lies about me nonstop. Very toxic person, abusive person. I'm gonna tell you guys another story actually. So my brother had lost his place and he needed somewhere to stay. I wanted to give him a place to stay, so he had somewhere to go. But my ex refused to do that for him. She wanted to charge him rent. And I was like, this isn't fucking cool. This is my fucking brother. He would do the same for me. I actually chewed her out and got pissed off at her for that because it was her trying to push my family away. We let her cousin, who ended up breaking into our house, stay in our house rent-free, eat our fucking food, and she got mad at me because I had to kick him out because he was overstaying his welcome. But my brother, who's my brother, not my cousin, who isn't on meth, yeah, because her cousin was on meth, didn't have a place to stay because that woman that they keep bringing into their streams and videos that they think is being honest and truthful was such a scummy person that she rather my brother be on the streets. Than have a place to stay. But hey, and they're assuming that I don't get women. I actually, when I went to the tobacco store, it was a couple days ago. Very attractive girl, actually. We're flirting back and forth. Didn't need the number because I didn't want it. because I'm right now the way I see it when it comes to relationships, I'm just sticking to my own right now, just because I'm moving in the spring, so I don't expect anyone to move when I'm moving. So I'm not gonna do any like diving into a relationship, especially if I'm moving. It's a waste of time, waste of energy. Plus, most women want like the 10% of men today nowadays. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, actually, when I was in Yellowstone, there was a very cute blonde. I had a big thing for it too. Wrangler girl. But hey, because she'd rather be with fake women. So women that either look like fucking football stars or wear shit ton of makeup or look fake and just not worth the fucking time. I have had. I'm not now, but yes, I've had consensual intercourse. I've actually my number at 30 is a little higher than I like to say. Um, I've slept with like 14 different women. Yeah. This is where they're gonna call me some type of whore or something like that, or man whore, like whatever. I don't give a shit. At least the women I fucked were actually attractive. No, there was that one. We're not gonna talk about that one. And the funny part is the only one they got coming on the fucking stream lying about me is one. They don't have every single one of those women that I hooked up with or was with saying it. They just have one lying. Like I pointed that out how many fucking times? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, and they think that having one is evidence of anything. No, especially after I disproved or pretty much disproved everything she said. Actually, it was 6 times. Well, no, I disproved her for um, CPE disproved her once. So she's been disproven about 5 times actually. Hmm. And I'm not going to kiss PSG's ass and have to disprove her even more because it's just not worth my time and energy. That's a relationship that I moved on from. I'm sorry. That was a rough relationship, and I like to. When you get pushed into a fucking dryer for stupid fucking reasons, or you get pushed into a fucking um, bathtub, nail the fucking faucet, or you get strangled with a woman trying to kill you, all because she's given our private information on the internet, and my uncle found out about it. Mm-hmm. So, hey. And technically, right now, I do have an option for a woman, but she doesn't want to have kids. That's weird. I'm not about to build an entire career for myself and not have someone to pass it down to, because at some point I do plan on buying a ranch out in Montana. So I guess I could always pass it down to my nephew, but I've never met my nephew, so I didn't. My nephew's baby mama is a fucking bitch. And the funny thing is, they tried doxing my uncle, the one that's helping us get moved out there. I'll just have to put it, not realizing the man doesn't have a fucking internet footprint because he doesn't use the internet. That's funny. And the other one doesn't give a shit because the other one, first off, me and him aren't on the greatest talking terms. And on top of that, he knows I'm a content creator, so he kind of expects this kind of shit to happen. Oh god, I can see it. I can see it. Shit. Yeah, Lewis is definitely that way. I can definitely see that with Lewis. The sad thing is it's sad when when you're saying this shit and it's like, holy shit, you're absolutely right. I can definitely see this happen. Like, but hey, Cody Bell likes those linebackers, doesn't he? Oh shit. And here's a funny thing. You know, Cody Bell obsesses about YouTube. He got kicked off Rumble already. It wasn't even on that long. Saying that, oh, he's not scared to come over to a non-safe space for him. I don't know about you, but he didn't last too long, and I'm still here. Oh, and they said you can't see your chat. That's bullshit. I can see my chat right now. And if I absolutely wanted to, they say, oh, I can't do anything with my chat. You can't see. I can. Oh, come on. Yeah, here you go. See it? Something you can do with Rumble. This is Rumble Studios. I don't use StreamYard. Like, what's the point in using StreamYard? Like, there is no point in using StreamYard. StreamYard sucks. You can only stream up to one platform. You have to pay a monthly fee to actually be able to use it. While with Rumble Studio, not only do you get to use it for free, you can. I'm right now. I'm live up to 3 different platforms. I'm live on Rumble, YouTube, and Twitch. Oh, and 2 of those platforms are monetized. Which is funny. It is pretty funny. That's actually really good. Yeah. Hell, I have an alarm. I have a clock, so everyone can see the time. Time. I used to have a background with the old place, but this wall is too thick, so I have to figure something out. Probably gonna have to get some hooks or something. But I'm not gonna be here much longer anyway, so what's the point? I'm not about to put a bunch of work and effort into a place I'm only gonna be here for, what is it, 6 to 8 months. Like, probably it's either going to be early spring or it's going to be late spring, but I know I'm moving in the spring. So what is the point in, like, even because I got someone helping me find an apartment. I had to tell her the other day. I said, yeah, we can keep looking for an apartment, but it has to be a month-to-month basis. I cannot sit on a 12-month lease because I'm moving. Like, there's no point in me sitting on a lease for when I'm going to be, like, I'm not even going to use the full fucking lease. Like, I'm literally going to be paying for an apartment that I'm not living in. Like, fuck that shit. If I were to do that, I'd be stuck in Minnesota until next year, and that's not, or I'd be stuck in Minnesota until next year, and I don't want that. The state fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. Oh, so about Lewis living with his mom. That actually, You realize that I haven't lived with my parents since I was 17. Anyways. All right, guys. We're going to end this stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, for those of you guys on YouTube, you guys can smash that like, subscribe, push that bell for notifications. For those of you guys over on Rumble, if you guys want to contribute, you guys can follow and subscribe. For those of you guys on Twitch, we do have a goal to hit about 500 followers and about 5 subs. So if you guys want to contribute, you definitely can. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, stay frosty.